Before I emigrated, and so we're talking over 50 years ago, I was teaching a cute young girl who hit me twice in the leg, and it was my fault. Because at that time, I thought that I could see something helpful in a golf swing if I stood about 10 yards ahead of the hitter and off to the right into what we all understand to be shank territory. And that's precisely what she did. She shanked two that hit me in the leg. And so that cured me of that, although I will say that I occasionally use that location. I don't go 10 yards away, but maybe 4 or 5 and off to the right. But I always tell the clients, back up. We're just going to do practice swings and stand far enough away from the ball that it doesn't get hit inadvertently and I get whacked in the leg again. But I do see things from there that can on occasion be helpful. Much more regularly, I promise. I stand in the conventional place, which is, from your point of view, watching me, straight down the line. Now, that's first place that I usually stand and spend most of my time. The other spot, which I go to occasionally when I feel that I need to, is to be facing the person so that I'm looking straight at their belt buckle. Now, the problem with that is that a lot of driving ranges, there's somebody hitting right there, so you just can't do it. But if you're lucky enough, as I am, to be teaching on a grass tee line, I can occasionally stand there, and that's helpful too. Now, I often tell my clients that when things are going well, they'll notice that I'm not standing there or there, but I'm sort of standing between the two, 45 degrees. So at about 1:30 on the clock face from their perspective. And that's when I really like the look of their swing. And I'm taking in all the features at once. I'm not looking for specific elements. With regard to that, where you look is actually quite important. If, again, we're talking about a golfer viewed from where you're observing me, firing down the line, as they call it, we want to look about here, about a foot in front of their waist. And the reason is simple. If you pick one individual thing to look at, you don't get to see the others. But if you look right here, you're going to, with your peripheral vision, be able to take in the entire swing, the club head, the club above the shoulder, the feet, the whole thing. And that peripheral vision allows you to see everything. And then you can decide which of the things that you've seen was actually the one that you're most interested in. Then finally, when you're watching somebody and you really want to get a sense for how they feel and they're moving, you can stand as if you're about to hit a golf ball synchronous with them down the same line and just bend over and turn your head as if you're watching a ball fly. And that tilted over posture, where you're essentially assimilating their posture at address and with your head turned, gives you a perspective that I think you'll find valuable. I certainly have over the years.